Hello, and thank you for joining my channel. Vince Lombardi, the head coach of the two-time Super Bowl champion Green Bay Packers, he stated his philosophy to his team. Lombardi said, "Perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence." I like that. Lombardi had high standards, and he pushed his team hard, and under his leadership, the team did achieve excellence. Lombardi did not settle for second best. For those who engage in the Lord's kingdom work and who claim to represent Him, there is great need to guard against having or developing the mindset that second best is somehow acceptable. That is, that, let's say, chintziness and low standards of quality in class are okay. Now, this mentality and the results it produces reflect poorly on the Lord and His kingdom. Jesus was a classy guy. He did things first class. He did things right. Of Him it was said, "He doeth all things well." The Lord's people and preachers can have what I call the Nazareth mentality. So, after Jesus began His ministry, He went back to His hometown of Nazareth, where He was raised, and the people were offended by Him. What happened? Jesus had risen above them and their low opinion of themselves. So when Nathanael asked, "Can anything good come out of Nazareth?" this is how the people of Nazareth thought of themselves. Now, I realize that one can take things too far. The Lord's servants can get lifted up in pride and become conceited. But at the same time, should we not have high standards and try to do the Lord's work to the best of our abilities? Should not those who claim the Lord has called them to occupy themselves with the work of the ministry of His Word, should not they at least strive for excellence in the accomplishment of their assigned responsibilities? The Apostle Paul wrote of the high calling of God in Christ Jesus. The Lord's call to serve and represent Him and His kingdom is a high calling and an indescribable honor. Should not our presentation of ourselves and the way we go about the Lord's work reflect the superlative nature of our calling? Should not the quality of our product reflect the dignity of our work? Coach Lombardi developed within the Green Bay Packers organization, he developed a culture of winning. Sports teams have cultures either of winning or of losing. A team with a losing culture expects to lose games. It has low expectations of itself. Like sports teams, organizations have cultures. An organization can have a culture of quality and excellence, or it can have a culture of low expectations and indifference. This is true of churches. It is also true of seminaries. A seminary can have a culture of low standards and low expectations. This gets passed on to the men who attend the seminary, and by extension, these men transfer this mentality, this mindset, to the churches in which they minister, in which they teach. A culture of low standards and indifference is perpetuated. Somebody said one time, and I've always liked this, if we always do what we've always done, we'll always get what we've always gotten. So what I want to say in this video is that, brethren, we can do better. So just to back up even a little bit in these cases of low quality and low expectations, low quality and low class become the norm, the normal thing. And that's a sad state of affairs. So what I'm saying is we can do better. There is always room for improvement. No, we are not going to achieve perfection in this life, but we should strive for quality and excellence in the Lord's work. So just some things in this brief video I wanted to share. Thanks for joining me. Take care.